doing like it wasn't good fun. Like he wasn't doing a good job at it. And then recently, Shady, the podcast with Giselle and Robin, they were supposed to come and like do one of the fundraisers with him, but Giselle never showed up.
You said it. Giselle never showed up.
Yeah, she never showed up. So, Ciara's opinion, Judge Yamama says, why are they making the school money and winning game? Period. That's what it is.
But Coppin, I'll say this: Coppin as a HBCU, and I support all HBCUs. I'm an HBCU graduate, but it's one of the lesser known HBCUs. The only reason why I knew about it is because I used to live in Maryland. Graduated from high school in Maryland or whatever, even though I'm from Milwaukee. But graduated from high school in Maryland. I found out about Coppin, and Coppin was not popping back when I was in college. And I feel like Juan made them relevant. And no offense to anybody that has gone to Coppin, but
Corey said it worked. She just got notification that you're lying.
Oh yes, thank you.
That's dope. That's dope. I wonder how that looks for like numbers. Like, will we get the same numbers, or like I wonder how that works.
I know. Yeah, the only reason why I never wanted to do this with you before is because YouTube is very strict about channels having the same content.
Right.
So I didn't want them to take me down. But
we'll see how it works today. So
yeah, but no, Coppin and all, like, first of all, I'm you know what, I'm not gonna speak negative on an HBCU, but Coppin was not one of the known HBCUs. And yes, thank you. This is Mac Ruby Woo. I told so damn it looked like it was popping, but thank you.
You don't like my lip color?
But no, with Juan, no, I do feel the situation that went on with the other coach was the nail in the coffin. And then you got, just think a few weeks ago, it came out, pictures of him with another woman. So was that stuff?
Yeah, I've seen that. It was like Kim Power was saying, there's a lot of things that are being looked at when it comes to Juan. And I guess the new president of the school is just not really there for it. Okay, Tori said yes, it works. Good, Kandi.
Oh, thank you, Toria.
You love it at the same time, so that's dope. I like that.
So, what were your thoughts on Juan last night?
I'm just sad that he has to go through this again. This is a hard time for me and Juan, and just keep us in y'all's prayers as we go through this. No, seriously,
the throuple, because he's. Have you noticed that all the side chicks, the alleged side chicks, look like younger versions of Robin?
Mm-hmm.
That is so.
They don't look as good as Robin, though.
I know, but maybe with Robin, though, they look a little younger than her. But maybe he's
intimidated. They actually, to me, they might be young. They look older to me than her.
Do you think he may be intimidated by Robin and her notoriety from the show? Because he's used to notoriety being a basketball player, and now that Robin is on the show, she is more famous now than him.
Right, and she had that prenup and all that stuff. But I believe she said they never went through with the prenup though on the reunion. But I mean, that could be true, because I think that when it comes down to it, you know what? No, I don't think that at all. I think that Juan is miserable in that relationship. We heard him say this on the show. And what's going on to Red Label in the chat? And what's going on to...
I say hey to my friend Keita. I can see some of the comments from my channel as well.
Okay.
So, hey,
Keita. Right here, Keita. Can you see the little thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know where they're coming from.
Yeah, my traveling buddy. We traveled everywhere.
Nice. So we can do this like every week now. Every time we do the show.
Yes, I love it. Cool. And hey, Red Label. Hey,
who's channel we on this week? You're both channels.
Yes. But yeah, with Juan, what were you saying about Juan?
What was I saying?
I don't know. With the notoriety and all of that and the stuff that was going on. You just said something, but I missed it.
Oh, I was saying no, I don't think that's true. Yeah, I was saying I don't think that's true because what was I saying? I made a good point too. I forgot what it was. You said something. I was like, no, you know what? I'll take it back. I don't think that's true. But I forgot what I said though.
Yeah. And yes, Keita, we need to go again. I'm gonna call you because I do want to go see.
Hey, Cindy. They did do the prenup, but without the cheating.
Oh,
Okay, I knew that. Okay. Got you. What's going on to Lamar in the chat?
Hey, Lamar.
From your channel. Okay. So we can actually see. I can see talk with Solana. Is there's like a little like little glasses, so I can see who's coming from your channel and who's on my channel.
Yes, this is cool.
I actually like this.
And hey, just simply, she's on my channel now.
Yeah. Well, we done learned something new.
What'd you say?
So we done learned something new.
Yes. But the Juan, and I agree with talk with Slana. I hope I'm saying your name right. The Juan situation is somewhat laughable because it's a mess. I just feel like with Juan, first of all, he was never at the reunion because he was so-called working. Now he don't have a job. So is he gonna be at the reunions now? Is he gonna be on a show more?
I mean, I think that we can sum it up to this.
I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here right now.
We can sum it up to that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad he's not there too.
Yeah.
I think this even the school was like.
I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here right now.
The school, everybody's agreeing.
Girl, he ain't never the girl no more.
Okay, Barbie's World is over there now.
Thank you, Juan.
Just simply still over there. Juan was working them streets and not doing his job effectively. Exactly. Jackie says they both can go get a job at the laundry.
Because that's where he was with that alleged girl.
Mm-hmm. And I see somebody on Facebook. This cracked me up because they was like, "Yo, I'm about to go to the laundry, but I hope I don't see one."
Oh, and it's crazy. You know what's so freaking messed up? She would have did better by not marrying him. It's like after they got married, the shit hit the fan. Excuse my language, because the women came out. Now he's fired from his job, and it's like, what else is going to happen? It's just a mess now.
Yeah, I mean,
she shouldn't have married him. To be completely honest, she should.
I think that she feels guilty about giving up. Well, first of all, I don't feel bad for her because she gave that man that friend that money away.
What?
That the best friend who stole all the money from them.
She's the one that gave it away.
Yes.
See, I thought
think Juan has been with her since that. I think they stayed in the house with her because she needs to pay the bills at this house because she gave my money away.
You talking about from when they first got divorced?
Yes.
I was under the impression that this was a friend of Juan's.
It was Juan's friend, but Robin was already dealing with him. Allegedly, they were messing with each other.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, I said that part. You said it's a whole mess that he keeps embarrassing Robin and their damn kids.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
One who cares that Juan can help sell them caps. Well,
I know.
You get more inventory now. Jackie said it's really is bad now because she told the whole world to kiss her ass. Now folks got eggs in it.
And the real question is, and I want to do my hook. I'm sorry, y'all, because it's been a hard day. The real question is, does Robin still have a job? Is she still gonna be able to?
Well, that was the conversation last night that people were talking about on YouTube. Was does she have a job now? To me, I feel like this is the best time for her to have a job. What's going to happen with her and Juan? Let's watch this unfold. Start rolling these cameras today. If she doesn't talk about it, get her ass off the show.
She does have a storyline now because I've watched this last season. I don't watch every episode, but now I will be watching every episode because I want to see Juan Dixon be in there. I want to see how she deals with all of this drama. I want to see how her and Giselle will kind of gaslight her and Giselle. I want to see, because to me, her and Giselle are the biggest gaslighters on the show.
Yes.
They gaslight everybody. They hide their own situations.
Yes.
So I want to see how they're going to navigate through this now.
If
Or
I was Candace,
reasonably shady.
if I was Candace, I would like fires all, and Wendy, I would like fires all. Every time Giselle and Robert said something to me, I'm like all kind of fires by one every single time. Don't talk to me. Get somebody else to do it. I'm
right.
And I hope I get to see my cameo on this season, being one side piece and you guys as well.
Your cameo. And I'm loving all these comments. And yes, Barb. Yes, who
Yes.
could?
Okay, I read that one. Jackie said it's really. I read that one too. Okay, Tiara's opinion. Judge your mom said Juan can get an only. Oh, yes, get an OnlyFans for his women to. I want it for everyone. We all want to see. Not just for the women's access. Just simply said Robin has to be transparent about this because she isn't. Then if she isn't, then she is not needed. And I agree. Sin City, who's from your channel. I like to see who's from.
Yes.
She says Rob Ben suggesting that someone kiss her behind. Juan can now be in charge of the boys. Get them to school on time. And Barb said, "You could too."
Yeah.
I told y'all that you should be on the next trip. And thank you so much for being teachable for the super chat. Celeb scholarship. Yes, y'all. Yes.
I think Robin is.
Wait a minute. It's the Remain Teachable scholarship, not the Celeb scholarship.
I think Robin is going to have to be transparent because we all know it's like out there. It's out there. If they do not talk about if they don't talk about, I can't even talk. They don't mention this on the show.
It's sure in between. Yeah, come on.
What'd you say?
I was doing Missy. It's yours in between. Yeah.
That's what I feel like. But I think it would be very unfortunate if they don't bring this up on the show because we all know about it. So
even if she is not on the show, bring it up. Hell, let somebody tell the story.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be on. Like Robin is like I think trending right now.
Yeah, I think that even Juan's about to talk more this next season, and I think that because they're supposed to be coming to film with us next month a little bit sometime, so you guys might see that as well.
And I think the only reason why Robin will not be on the show is because Juan has told her not to do it.
He don't have a choice because he don't have a job. And we need money in this household, so you don't have a choice. Red Label says they literally just got their ish together. Why does he keep sabotaging their relationship? Because he doesn't want to be there.
And when did they have it together? It sounds like it was a mess. There was cheating before the marriage. There was cheating now during it. Now he's lost his job. I don't know when they've had it together. It just seems like it's always been a mess. And I feel like the only reason why they got married is because she got tired of people asking them when they were going to get married. Like, to me, it's been a hot mess.
You're going to you come to both. But yes. So, I wish Robin the best. Me and Juan are doing the best that we can at this point. And, we're going to see how things play out for this. I would definitely give you guys a bit of how me and Juan are moving in the situation.
Yes. So
let's move on to Ciara because I didn't hear about this. I didn't even see the address that you sent it to me today.
What? How did you not hear about Ciara? Everybody has been talking about it.
I haven't seen anything about it at all.
And I was getting tired of it. Like people, oh damn, I done knocked my light down.
When I saw it though, I didn't think the dress was cute though.
You didn't think the dress was cute?
No. Now, are you watching Basketball Wives?
No, I haven't watched it at all.
Okay, so when I seen the dress, I was like, okay, from the back it does look good. Like you can tell like there's body there. Maybe this is the pictures. The pictures why I was like, maybe not. From the back it did look good, not because I could see her ass, but just because it just looked good from the back. The front, because I guess I can see like her thong and like it wasn't the dress wasn't really like fitting.
But it looks like, did you, okay, so let me talk about this story.
Yeah.
So, of course, when we first saw the story, all we saw was Ciara's dress.
Mhm.
But the theme for Vanity Fair was barely there. So she's not the only one dressed like that. And, and so if you like search the Vanity Fair event, you'll see there's a lot of the stars are dressed like that. She wasn't the only one. What people had a problem with, I saw people saying, "Oh, she's a wife and she has these kids, and they're gonna be embarrassed and bullied and all this other stuff." I guess I'm non-traditional when it comes to that thought process. To me, Ciara comes off as a model, and I think she is. Yeah, she's a model for, I think, some companies as well. So to me, her body is a work of art. Secondly, she's not sitting at a cubicle. She doesn't have to report to a regular 9 to 5.
What we're talking about is
she doesn't have to report to a regular 9 to 5. She's a star, so she's in a whole nother category than the average person. So to say that this woman is an embarrassment to her husband and her kids, to me is just irrelevant. Clearly, her husband is secure in who he is. He knows who his wife is. He supports her career. I'm not here for those comments. Like, I've seen comments, and not to body shame anybody, but a lot of the comments of people saying she didn't look good and she's not classy are coming from women that, no. I'm just looking at that. No.
Am I going to trouble showing her ass on YouTube? I don't know. If they do, I just cut it out.
Well, pull up all of their outfits.
Here's Ciara. So, for me, like, okay, so you see how it looks in the front. Like, it looks like it to me, it looks weird in the front to me.
The only thing
because of the not her body, but the creases make her body look weird. Like, if you could see, like, like right here, and right here, like, it looks weird.
Pull up all pull up all the people though.
How do I do that?
Let me see if I can find it. People been, but just pull up Vanity Fair outfits or search Vanity Fair theme.
Okay.
And I agree with Barb. She said, "I'm married and I'm aware what the hell I wear." Exactly. And Haru said that she has no respect for her husband, herself as a woman. That just gets on my nerves. Like, women always have to be so guarded and be this representation. We never can be us.
Real quick, I want to say thank you, Fifi, for the super chat, and also thank you for donating to
thank you, Fifi.
As well. And she did not just give me $7.23. I would just say that, but thank you so much for donating. Okay, so let me pull this up. So this is it right here, right? You looking at? You on mute?
Let me see if I can find it.
This is the award show right here.
Yeah. Well, no, there were.
People were saying, what's his name right here? I forget his name.
Who?
With the great
end with the show Atlanta.
Yes. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
I know his name. Put it in the chat, y'all. Oh God, what is his name? I'm having a brain fart.
So
anyway, people were saying that they love his camel toe.
Yeah. So can I share my screen?
Yes. Okay, let me take this down.
Okay. So I'm gonna share mine. Hopefully it'll work, and hopefully it won't break up too much. Yes. So share screen.
Cindy says people are always going on her because after the future she redeemed herself as a Christian woman. They did the same thing to Megan Good when she was married to her pastor. Oh, also I saw this story like right before we went live, so I'm making this next. Oh, you took it down.
I'm about to put it back up.
Okay. But don't let me forget that we have.
Oh, can you see it?
Yep.
You can see it.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's up. It's up.
So she was kind of in the theme. Let me see if there's some others. This is the girl from Euphoria.
How does she keep her nipples
that Rue was in love with? But do you see the theme?
Oh, I love this dress right here. I love that.
Which one? This one or
With
this
the
one?
diamond stripes on it. Go back up.
This one?
No, go back up. Well, I'm trying to scroll my damn self. Go back up.
This one?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that is very cute. It was some other people too, but do you see Ciara was not the only? Huh?
Yeah. I'm just some of the ones I like. I like all of these. Yes.
Yeah, Ciara was not the only one.
Yeah.
And there were others.
But
So
the one
I'm gonna
who
stop sharing.
I think
but it was a lot of people.
I think she's the only black woman who did it, though. She's the only black woman who did it.
No, it was other black people too. The girl from the Orange is the New Black. The actress.
I'm saying for what you just shown. That's what I see. Pull it back up.
No, there were black. I was trying to find. I can't find the post, so let me find this post on Facebook first, though, because she wasn't the only one.
Oh yeah, Childish Gambino, yes. Dan, but the same name. Right. But no, so I did understand what the theme was, but I didn't like Ciara's dress because it's like it didn't fit right to me. It's like it was like baggy.
Yeah, it looked too big. Yeah. I like the back.
That's what I like the back. I love the back.
Let me see if I can log in.
Let me in the comments while you're looking for that. Just someone said people need to leave Ciara and Russell alone. If Russell doesn't have an issue, why do others have an issue? Because they're single and miserable. That's why. Barbara says, I'm married and I'm aware of what I know you are, Barb. Someone says her look was also for the Oscar after party and the theme was barely there. Oh, okay. See, I know that. The real estate insider says sexy as hell to me. What's going on, Jamie B? And Haru says they said that she has no respect for her husband, herself as a woman. But you know what? Single people can't talk about what respect for her husband looks like if her husband thinks it's respectable. Like y'all, and that's what happens. A bunch of angry birds doing all that, and that's what they do. They get online and be angry. But
exactly. I'm trying to find some of the people because I can't get into my Facebook. I forgot my password.
Ciara's body is banging, and Ciara's body is banging. I just think it was more complimentary because you could see her body from the back. Again, I think in the front it just looked like it was too much fabric.
Yeah, it wasn't flattering in the front, but yeah, the back was on point.
Daniel Brooks wore something similar.
Yes, that's the person from the Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
Let me pull
maybe he's a get off my line with that.
What happened?
Lamar. A lot of people are not gonna know what he's talking about, but I know what he's talking about.
So I'm gonna share my screen again. I was trying to look for it. No, Brooks.
Lamar, it's time for you to go to bed, sir.
Do you see it? Danielle Brooks is up.
Here we go.
Can you see it, or is it too far away?
That looks too far away. I mean, I can see what she has on, but I can't tell who it is.
Okay.
Can you click on it?
So is it sharing the tab?
Yeah, I can see whatever you click on. We can see what you clicked on. It's the same 3 dresses before.
Okay,
Now,
so
and
it
Miss
should
Edith
be
said,
loading.
Miss Edith said, "Hey, Kandi, the people who are complaining are mad.
Hey,
They
Mrs.
can't wear
Edith.
it." And her husband was right there, holding her hand.
Right. So I'm gonna show some of the
Yeah,
other
I don't like
dresses
that
too.
either. Who was that? Sabrina Carpenter. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, hers. My mouse is being weird. I was trying to let. Oh my goodness, my connection is moving so slow.
Oh, I don't know if I can say the
It's
name,
moving
but I would
slow.
say I don't know if I can say the name, but thank you for who sent this cash app for me and Remain Teachable's scholarship for the kids. So thank you so much for the cash app. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it delayed?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Is it delayed?
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but it's your answer. Okay.
Yeah,
What's
you're
wrong
not
with this
delayed.
one?
I'm gonna go back. Do you?
Oh, okay, Miss. Thank you,
I
Miss
stopped
Bernice.
sharing because it was slowing me down.
I think you're delayed.
But yeah, but I'm not delayed. You can't hear me?
Your response will be maybe 5 seconds late.
Oh, and Alicia says someone sounds like they have chimps fighting in the background. That's my daughter playing her game.
I feel like you're responding 5 seconds late.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's delayed. Can y'all tell she's delayed? Because we keep talking over top of each other, but it's not on purpose. But I think she's just delayed, y'all. So we're gonna let her go out and come back in, so we can get this together. Well, what did you guys think about Ciara? While we're waiting on the King Shop to come back, what did you guys think about Ciara's outfit? Was it too much or was it not enough? I mean, was it too much, or were you okay with it? Put a 1 in the chat, you think it was okay? Put a 2 in the chat if it was you thought it was wrong with it. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Do I still seem delayed?
Nope, you ain't delayed no more.
Okay, good. It's my connection out here in these woods.
Okay. Because I was talking to you, and then we be talking over top of each other. I'm like, wait a minute, she's not hearing me. All right, so we're getting 1s in the chat that they think that she looks good. Toria says, I think she looked beautiful. Barb said, I ain't seen nothing wrong. 1. Cindy C says 1. Hardy says it was not flattering to me. And Alicia says 1, she looked good. So okay, so we getting 1, no 2, so we're good.
Yeah, I thought she looked good, and I'm past the days where I just feel like sometimes as Black people we are so hard on each other.
Yeah.
And we were the only ones that complained about what she had on.
Yeah. Well, you know how it works.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Let this woman be. Her husband is happy to have her. He was showing her off. Her body looked damn good after having them kids.
Right.
So I enjoyed it, and nobody said anything when Beyonce and Rihanna.
Let's not bring Beyonce into this. We want Ciara.
Well, no.
Miss Bernice says Ciara looked beautiful and her husband approved. It doesn't matter what we think.
Exactly.
That's true. Tori said, people that are saying anything about her, they are jealous. She's young. Live your life, Ciara. And I believe in that as well.
Exactly.
And just simply said that part, Kandi. The rest of the insider said, what would Kevin Samuels think? LOL.
I was gonna say something mean, but I'm not.
You know, his anniversary from his death was like yesterday.
Yeah. He his birthday. I'm gonna respect the deceased.
I thought it was the anniversary of his death.
I thought it was his birthday, but maybe I could be wrong.
I thought the post said it was the anniversary of his death.
I'm
like, damn, that was fast.
But Kevin Samuels, he wouldn't. Kevin Samuels didn't speak on celebrities. He felt like they didn't count in the whole situation of high value because they cheated the system.
Tor says, you know, Kandi, do not say anything about Beyonce so that may fight.
I'm a part of the Beehive too. I'm a Beyonce fan, but I am more. If Beyonce doesn't look right to me, I'm gonna say something. But no, my husband knows I'm a Beyonce stan because it was people that tried to come for me on one of his posts, and he deleted the post because he knew I was about to go buck wild on all the people. He was going to lose a lot of Facebook friends because I was going to go on them damn people about Beyonce.
Shout out to the Beehive.
But we can go to the next topic if you're ready. It's crazy. We're spending a lot of time on topics. Usually we run through them.
I know we be like, you know what just happened yesterday? Okay, and we're done with that one. Let's go to the next. Like we normally like to go fast. Yeah. I think because we have been on a very long time too, though.
Yeah, true.
So let's get into a young MA. Okay, young MA showed up onto Beyonce's internet, and the people was like, they thought she looked sick. I was not misgendering her as well, but they thought that she looked sick. And so I don't know about, let me talk about a picture of what she looked like.
You didn't have that video? They had it on the shade room where her eyes looked yellow. And you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Remember that show that Melissa Ford was on with them women? They were like all doing different things. It was like a reality show.
Oh, yeah.
One of them had cancer, and they could tell by her pupils that something was wrong with her.
Oh, can I sidebar for just a second?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me take this down. Oh my God, I keep on. Every time I move this thing. Let me take this down and let me go to Instagram.
And Lamar said yellow is jaundice, but they were saying it looks like liver failure.
Y'all, Megan Thee Stallion looks so beautiful.
Yes, she does.
I had to sidetrack for this. Megan looks so good.
Nicki Minaj shaded her.
I'm sure she did because she can't do this.
Well, she put up a post with her in wish hair in the same. She put a side by side. Nicki Minaj had her hair that was similar to this with a similar outfit and said that basically she has an influence on these younger people.
You know, one of our old friends used to say something that I'm going to apply to this. If you don't have no haters, you ain't doing nothing. Okay?
Right.
And if Nicki Minaj hated on what this is right here, Megan looks so beautiful. Her skin looks amazing. The hair looks amazing. The dress looks amazing. Like,
she looks so thin. I'm shocked to see her this thin.
I thought she was always this thin.
No, she lost weight.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Meg used to be a thicker girl. She was representing me and Meg are somewhat the same height. And so
Meg was definitely challenging her Diana Ross. People, I've been seeing people on Facebook saying that they want her to recreate to Spike Lee to look at this and think about School Days.
Yes, but me and Meg was more closer to my weight at one time.
Really?
Yes, because she's 2 inches taller than me actually.
Okay.
But that's my body type, and so but she looks so good.
Yes. Yeah, Nikki needs to go lay down. Nikki wish she could.
Yes, Nikki does.
Like auntie. She's been posting her workouts on. Oh, okay. And on her IG and whatnot. Okay, but I'm sorry. When I see Megan, I'm like, my God, if I was a heterosexual man. She looks amazing. Like, she looks good.
She does.
Okay, well, let me take that so I can go. You said it was on the Shade Room I'm looking at?
The Shade Room Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee's thing, because I think he posted it too.
All right, on the shade room. What are we looking for again? I'm sorry.
Young and May. Jackie said
Yeah.
Megan is getting ready for a movie. I didn't know that. I thought she just needed some time to chill from the Tory Lane situation.
And you know who her mentor is. Beyonce did the same thing for Dreamgirls. So go ahead, Megan. Go on, Megan. Get your Beyonce on.
Yes, Barb. She is a stallion. And I'm a stallion too.
You a savage. Ratchet.
But no, with Young and May, I'll say this: a few months ago, I saw a TikTok with her where somebody, it looks like they caught her in the grocery store and she was in one of those mechanical, those, what are the wheelchairs or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Them little things that move through the store or whatever. It looked like Young and May, and she did look sick.
Well, she said she had been hospitalized.
Oh, wow. That's sad.
I'm trying to get. Okay, here we go. I got TMZ. Okay, bam. I thought it was on that article that I have pulled, but it wasn't. All right, y'all. This is from TMZ.
Real life transformation. Real life transformation.
Now it did look concerning. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looked concerning.
They said the whites of her eyes look yellow, and they were saying that's related to liver damage or failing liver. Oh my
god. So let me pull up the article again off of Hollywood Unlocked. So it says Young and May has reportedly released a statement on her health, according to TMZ. As they previously reported, fans were extremely concerned about the rapper's health after a video of her getting a haircut went viral. On Wednesday, the NYC rapper assured fans that she's in good spirits and will be putting all the details in her music and a new documentary. As many of my supporters know, I've been dealing with a very personal health issue the last few years, Young and May said in a statement given to TMZ. So I recently was hospitalized and was successfully treated for several conditions. I'm doing better now. Will take some time, but I'm on the road to recovery and look forward to the future. Rest assured, I'm in good spirits and everything will be explained in the music plus documentary. Love y'all, MAB. Don't worry, I'm good. MA socialites. Let's continue to keep the rapper in our prayers. So she's going through something.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because she seems so young, and she had her song. Yeah. So it's sad to see when young people like her go through situations like that.
Yeah,
it was very sad.
What's going on here there? So there's the candy shop in chat.
Hey,
Mara said, hope she gets better soon. I'm not familiar with the music. I don't think she only has like one hit song that I know of. I don't know if she has like more.
In her one hit, it sounded a little bit like Bobby Shmurda's song. It was like the same beat.
Yeah. So what do we have? I think is it the Kandi and
LaTocha.
Okay, so what do you think about this situation? Because for one, I've never liked LaTocha. I'm sorry. I mean, I loved her singing. I think she has an amazing voice. But now knowing that the sister has been lying for her, they stole her money, and I'm mad about her. Because I was a fan of Tamika.
What's so funny? I had watched Funky Dineva, and I know a lot of people don't like him, but he even said it seemed like that the money was stolen because the mama wanted the cameras cut, and he went back on his channel on his IG and he said if he was like, if somebody accused me of stealing their money, I would say prove it.
Right.
And she never said that. It was like they just wanted to shut it down. So it appears that the money was stolen. And shout out to Tiny's mother for even telling
her that,
other sister, Tamika, about the royalties. So,
but the fact that she even suffered through not even saying anything and letting her sister do that, and then knowing that the money went to them, and she paid the taxes on that money. I'm sorry, I'm not that grown yet. I'm not.
right.
Everybody's gonna get it from me. You going to jail. We're going to court on my money.
Right.
It was $30,000.
Right. In Bar Meets World, yes. Young and May's song was "Ooh," that was the song.
Yeah. He's like ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the words, but I know ooh.
Yes. And Yvette. Oh, thank you, Yvette. Yes, this is Ruby Woo, the infamous, well, the matte color. This is one of the most famous matte colors, Ruby Woo.
Chris said, I watched Funky too. He made a lot of good points.
Yes, and Funky is the same age as me and you, but he looks older than us.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, he's the same age as us. He's the exact same age, actually.
Wow. What's going on, Gigi? Gigi said, I'm suing all of them. That is disgraceful. And then to continue looking in my face. And that's
the mama kind of upset me. And the reason why is because I kind of went through this with my mother. I'm my mother's oldest child. I come from a young mother. My mother had me at 17. And she, for some reason, I do not know why, but she babied my two younger sisters. And I was always the criminal. Like everything, the way that Tamika's mother did her with LaTocha is how my mother does me with my sister that's about 3 years younger than me. Like that sister can never do no wrong. But when it comes to me, like it always got to be like listen to your sister, hear what she's saying. So, and I feel Tamika on that.
I've been a fan of Tamika since day one, and I'm like, I don't know if people think what the big hype is about LaTocha. For me, she does have like specific runs. Like if you hear her sing, you know that's her. But Tamika's voice is it stands the tell of time, and I think she can sing just as good as LaTocha can. I want to bring this up because I thought this was hilarious. They redid the read from Phaedra, and they said Tamika said while she was sitting around, running around, taking money from my royalties, and she spends her weekends peddling through studios trying to find a hit. Honey, you don't know if your gospel album will be a hit or a flop, because what you will know is that you needed my money to buy a studio time, so your husband changed the routing numbers to the account so you can find a hit. Now check that.
That is hilarious to me. They right though.
That was hilarious. No, the reason why it's funny is it's true. That's what you will know.
And the part that is hilarious is now check that. He was running around peddling, changing routing numbers.
That is hilarious to me. They had another one. That had LaTocha on his. Something about why you run around talking about me. I was running around cashing Tamika checks.
Yes. And that is what's so crazy to me, though. That is so low down. Like,
it was.
First of all, I watched. And we should be reviewing this. We should be reviewing this show because I watched the first episode. So not only did she try to mess up her sister's money by not trying to come back with the group, but to steal her money too,
Mhm.
it's like she wants this solo career. We all know she can sing, but ma'am, like it's not. I don't want to buy her music.
I'm not buying no gospel album from LaTocha. I saw somebody doing a video about her today saying, how's she doing the gospel album when she's stealing from her sister, and she's breaking up a group for no reason. Like she doesn't give up God at all. So it's like, what are we expecting from her? I want to read some of these comments, and I want to bring up something else that I'm having with her and Kandi. So just it says, I kind of want Queens of R&B to have a reunion similar to Housewives, so to me can say Cindy C says that was one of Real Housewives' best reads.
Yes.
Jackie says also the mom said maybe LaTocha was going through something. Yeah, I did see this part. This pissed me off. Maybe LaTocha was going through something, as if to say she needed the money. The mom knows because she never agreed or denied it, and because the money went to the mother. Crystalyn says when the mom says she's jealous, I was done with her. I'm a mother of 7. I would never say that about any of my kids. That's low. Miss Bernice says Pinky and the Brain, LaTocha and Rocky have been running the victim narrative for years, and it's always Kandi's fault for Tasha not having a solo career. I'm glad you said that, Miss Bernice. I'm going to bring something else about that. Just someone said, yeah, you guys should review it. It's a really good show with authentic drama. I'll review it.
Yeah, I think we should.
I'll do it. Black Hollywood Report says she want to be Beyonce so bad. I'm adding so bad.
Yeah, and
she just don't have the flair that Ike Turner was talking about.
Yes, and when it was funny when Tamika described her leaving her with the dressing room, whatever, because I guess that was where some drama started too. Tamika was locked out of her dressing room, and she said that LaTocha walked off like Beyonce and just left her. I was just like, okay.
I think she thinks she's Beyonce. So I want to bring this up. So it says, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. It says, "Oop, Kandi calls out LaTocha for insinuating that she had anything to do with her solo album not coming out. She says, ask Jermaine, stop blaming me." So Kandi posted, "God's favor ain't fair. How did my album have anything to do with her album not coming out? I was on Columbia Records and she was on So Def. Please ask Jermaine why your album did not come out and stop blaming me." And that's true. And did you like any of Kandi's albums?
No.
Let me tell you something. I love Kandi's albums.
The only one I like, "When You're Not in the Club, Don't Think I'm Not." I like that song.
I love "I Fly Above" all the drama. I so comfortable in the skin I'm in. She said, "I'm so comfortable in the skin I'm in."
I didn't like that song.
I love that song.
It seems like it's so crazy. Some of her songs sound like she should have written for Monica as well.
Well, that would be good for Monica.
Could sing her songs.
But she just still standing for Monica.
Oh,
it's kind of the same song.
Oh, that sounds like a Kandi song.
Yeah.
So I love Still Standing.
It's kind of the same song, but yes. I think I'm about to leave you alone. I love that song. I actually listen to that all the damn time. I love Kandi's album. And then she did one on that album with Tiny. And Tiny sounded so good. Like I love Kandi's album.
And of course, I like the songs that they've written for other people, like Scrub, No Scrubs, Independent Woman. What did you say?
Bills, so good. Yeah. What is it?
Independent Woman. They wrote that, I think, too.
I don't think they wrote that.
I thought they did. I thought they wrote that too. Bills, Independent Woman, No Scrubs. They wrote a lot.
Let's see.
And Young Rich, why do you blame Kandi? She talking about, hey, I blame Kandi. No. Kandi is starting to look like she was the innocent. She was, I don't know.
No, she didn't write Independent Woman.
I thought they
It
did.
says it was written and produced by production duo Coke and Tone.
Oh,
Consisting of Samuel Burns and Jean Claude Oliver, along with Corey Rooney.
I thought they were one of the writers.
Mm-mm. No, they did a lot of writing on Writing on the Wall, which is Destiny's Child, one of Destiny's Child's biggest albums.
I know.
So yeah,
One of the best Destiny's Child albums.
well, Bugaboo is something about. So they did So Good, Bills and Bills, and Bugaboo. So and those are biggest hits.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, this Yvette. Hold on. Tasha got a lot of issues. She appears to have deep-rooted feelings since they were younger. Do not get mad at Kandi because it's business, boss.
Can we say this though? I do feel like when Tamika said, "I can't kiss your ass if you had an ass to kiss" or something like that. To me, that was body shaming.
Wait, what she said?
When she was saying, "I can't kiss your ass because you don't have an ass to kiss" or something like that.
To the Kandi or her sister?
Tamika said that to her sister.
Oh, okay. She don't have an ass.
But the thing is, though, like if she knows her sister has issues with her body, why would you say that I can't kiss your ass?
You still $30,000 from me. All bets are off. I'm sorry. All bets are off. Send me my $30,000. Like I want my $7K. Okay, send me my $30,000. Catch that tea. But I understand it though.
It was $30K, wasn't it?
30. No, I said send me my $7K. Like she want her $30K. Catch that tea.
Yes. Oh, I just got that. I just realized what you were talking about. Bad Penny. Bad Penny. Talking to you, Bad Penny. Because she says she be in these YouTube streets watching everything.
She do. She probably here right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mm.
And shout out to Player. She's back onto the YouTube too as well.
Yes, down to the YouTube.
That's where I seen the Juan thing from first.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, well, Players is up this late at night talking about Juan. What's going on? My man.
And I agree with Young Rich. She said it's the reason why Kandi won a Grammy for her writing instead of her singing. Yeah, I can't.
I mean, Escape didn't win any Grammys.
Yes, they did.
So then she won a Grammy for her singing as well.
What singing did she win a Grammy for?
Huh?
What singing did she win a Grammy for?
If Escape won a Grammy, then Kandi won a award for her singing.
No Grammy.
I just asked you and you said yes.
No, they won a Grammy. No, Kandi won a Grammy for her writing, her and Tiny.
No, I was saying let's see if Escape won any Grammys.
Escape hasn't won any Grammys, and to be completely honest, SWV was the bigger group out of the two groups. Lamar talking about they need to take it back if she did.
Lamar's been a mess tonight. What awards did Escape win? Here we go. Oh yeah, it's the same thing about Grammys. Now let's talk about that because so you think Escape was a bigger group? I mean, okay, like
I think
maybe like award wise, but if you had to pick a group, let's do right now.
Let's talk about group. We're not talking about writing because of course
I'm talking about song selections and music wise.
Song selection, SWV to me is the bigger group. They had way bigger songs. They had let's take going back to the 90s. They had the song featured on the Free Willy soundtrack that was it used Michael Jackson's music. They had
right here.
Yeah, right here. They had anything on the what was that soundtrack?
Above the Rim soundtrack.
Above the Rim soundtrack. Yeah. They've had to me more successful albums because remember when Missy produced some of their songs, Release Some Tension, that whole album, I love that album. That was when we were in high school.
She did that song with them. Dang, it's one of my favorite songs too. In the SWV.
Yeah. The SWV.
Get Kiki tonight.
Yeah. Can we get kinky tonight? They're the big, to me, they're the bigger group. They were successfully, they were a little bit better than Escape.
I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna read this. What Lamar says. Didn't SWV have drama with Coco? That season that show they did with Salt and Pepper. They had that.
They did, but they got over it. And I agree with what they were saying on that first episode of their show today. Like, we're grown. Like, a lot of those issues.
They were grown on that show too.
But no, they got through it.
Yeah. Well, I think with Escape, they do have the opportunity now because Kandi is not mad at the full group anymore. And I think with Kandi, Tiny, and LaTocha, Tamika, I think that'd be fine. To be honest, I think that for me, I would pick Escape over SWV.
I'm an SWV fan, so I pick SWV.
I love SWV. But if I turn on somebody's music right now, I would be Escape. It wouldn't be SWV.
Yeah, SWV to me, like I said, they have more hits, and I've enjoyed more of their albums than I have Escape. To me, Escape only had really 2 successful albums. I think they have 3 that came out, but they only had really 2. The song that I remember them is
2 out of 3 is good.
They
only had 3. And they got 2
good since the 90s. They're singing their hits from the 90s. SWV has hits, I think, in the 2000s.
What are the hits in 2000?
When was Kinky Tonight? Was that still 90s?
That was in the 90s.
I'm an SWV fan.
It was in the 90s. That was for a soundtrack. I think it was for Booty Call.
I'm an SWV fan. I love Coco, her voice. She carries that group.
You know what? I would give you some time to think about it. Y'all hit that like button and we'll be right back. Start thinking about these hits. Let's go.
You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you is better than me. Stop it. You ain't better than me. I got a lot of macaroni cause I cheddar and cheese. See me in my 50. You said that man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph. You be dashing like see me in my 50. You said that man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I do it. See me in my 50, you said that man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like blue. Thinking of getting it done, but you never catch me slipping. Hella Grey Goose is what you catch me sip. You don't get girls cause they know you tripping. Acting like you making money, but you bullshitting. My style so clean, don't none of it be script. Got hella just if, but don't none of them be stiff. And I got a grill, so my drink just chill. Mr. Yes, I'm so fly in the field.
All right, so Young Rich said the SWV has 0 Grammys as well.
3 nominations. How many nominations does Escape have?
Romantic People said Escape has 3 platinums. SWV has 2 platinum albums. For me, I like both. In Ohio, we as Escape in my area. So yeah, so
Let's go to Miss Bernice comment.
I'll go down.
Yeah.
Oh, she says SWV came out in 1991, 92, and Escape came out in 1994. SWV has 5 albums compared to Escape's 3 albums. So that is the awards part. So yeah.
But yeah, I was an SWV fan.
And yes, Toria, you better dance to the Soul Debonair song. Yes, IO. Huh?
What is IO?
Because I said, oh wait, she says IO. That's Ohio.
Oh, Ohio. Well, I'm from Wisconsin.
I had to teach my kids that because our classroom is Ohio State. So be like, oh wait, they were like, IO.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So I mean that makes sense though. SWV has more albums that came out earlier. I think that Escape had a tumultuous relationship while they were in that group. Tori says if Coco leaves, that's the end of that's true. At the end of them, but Escape can leave.
Let's talk about Escape. So to me, the biggest singers in Escape.
Give me 1 second because Miss Bernice is being very disrespectful in my chat. I love you, Miss Bernice. But go ahead.
I was gonna say, let's talk about members. So Escape, the biggest members to me were Tamika and LaTocha with vocals. With SWV, it is just Coco.
With Escape, that's not true. Tiny has an amazing voice. Tiny, she and Kandi, even though y'all don't like her voice, she's like a T-Boss of Escape. So it's still staying.
Kandi sounds like a lamb to me. I'm sorry, no.
T-Boss doesn't have a. I mean, like a
T-Boss to me sounds better than T-Boss to me sounds better than.
Now, tell me what you thought the T-Boss sounded good.
Huh?
What did T-Boss sound good? I'm gonna hear this.
In all her songs.
Give me your favorite T-Boss part that you like, girl, I love this part.
Take a good leg.
Y'all be hating on Kandi, but she was a T-Boss of the group. She also did high notes that the other group members could not hit, so she had that hidden gem for the group. Kandi is not something to be overlooked when it comes to Escape. Yes, Tiny, Tamika, and LaTocha can sing, but Kandi is not to be overlooked. I will say that. Toria said when they are on tour, they can all take turns singing different songs. But SWV cannot do that, and that is very true, Toria. Red Label says, "Can we get a surviving Destiny?" Do I have any mods in the chat? Because I think it might need to be timed out. No, Kandi, I love you, but no.
Are y'all trying to say Kandi can sing? Like, I'm confused.
Could never sing.
Kandi cannot sing. She cannot.
Take a good look at it. I want, and this is a good karaoke song for people who can't sing. Take a good look at it. I want it. I think maybe the next one to karaoke. Let's do karaoke soon.
What'd you say?
Let's do karaoke soon.
Yes, I would love to.
I want to be T-Boss.
You want to be T-Boss?
Protect My Energy said, "What's wrong? Protect My Energy." She says, "Kandi sure can write." Young Rich says, "Escape and Kandi's best songs will always be Softest Place on Earth, So Beautiful and Angelic. Kandi's mic was mute. It was the best."
You want to drop the link? I need Lamar to come up here.
Wait, are you reading what Young Rich just said?
Escape and Kandi's best song will always be Softest Place. That's my song, Softest Place on Earth.
Keep reading.
Oh, and Angela, Kandi's mic was muted. It was the best. That's one of my favorite Escape songs. Living in Vain. I like when they sung "Is Why Living in Vain" too.
I'm about to drop the link. I hate Young Rich. I really hate Young Rich.
But come up.
I hate Young Rich. The Real Science Editor says Kandi cannot sing. I don't see how the others kept from laughing on her part because her parts were not singing. They did that. She played her part. Protect My Energy says that's not that's that. Oh, your baby's shoe sure look nice. Kandi side can write. Wait, what? Am I reading? Am I drunk?
That's that. Oh, your baby shoe. That's Kandi side can write. Yeah, Kandi can write.
I don't understand. I do not understand it. Yara said you liked it because you couldn't hear.
Right.
I don't think that was their best song for me. I loved the ones on the album with the white telephone on it.
What song was that? I mean, what album was that?
It was I think it was like the first or the second one. It was Do You Want to? Oh, Do You Want to? That was it. And it was a song that sounded just like that too, though.
So, and I feel like if we are going to talk about both of these groups, TLC should be included.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but you also have to realize that if you're gonna give Kandi the mess, give it to T-Boz too.
What'd you say?
If you're gonna talk about Kandi singing, you have to talk about T-Boz too.
So people think T-Boz can't sing. So can Chili sing?
So okay, so for the first album, I love Who Can I Run To? I love Do You Want To? And I love Do Your Thing. I love Keep It on the Real. This is on the second album. On the first one, they had Just Kicking It, which I like that song.
Yes.
I love With You.
Understanding.
No?
Understanding on the first album.
Understanding. That's not my first album though.
Thank you, Lamar. Thank you for joining.
Understanding wasn't the first album.
Understanding is on the first album. That's their first song.
Not on Apple Music. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It let everybody stream to the audience. This is interesting. I'm not doing it yet.
Understanding is the best song that they ever had. The crazy part is that their hit song is Understanding, and they have none of that in this group.
So, Lamar.
Yep.
Because me and Lamar have these discussions all the time.
Okay.
With this singing. So please tell me why you agree with me as Kandi cannot sing.
I think you got it right. She sounds like a lamb.
Yeah.
I was watching the Soul Train Awards.
What kind of lambs have y'all been listening to?
You said what?
What kind of lambs have y'all been around or been listening to?
Sheep.
Sounds more like a hummingbird, like a bee.
A sheep.
Like that. I want to give it a lamb.
Sheep. Almost like, and this is going to be unpopular. Almost how Michael Jackson voice gets sometimes when he do the heavy bravado.
I'm not a fan of his. So go ahead.
It's like just all bravado. It feels like it sounds like it's all she is bravado.
I want to give it a lamb though. She's like what part does Kandi sing that like is prevalent in the song? Just Kick It. What is her verse? Every man wants a woman.
Every man. T-Boz could do that.
Like a buzz, more like a buzz than a lamb.
T-Boz could do the very same part, and they would sound just alike.
Absolutely, I agree.
They don't be singing. They just.
That's why they gave her. That's why they gave her no scrubs, because that was if they didn't get. Kandi was supposed to sing T-Boz's verses and no scrubs.
So y'all are saying TLC can't sing because T-Boz is the person that sings.
You're saying that T-Boz sounds like Kandi.
I don't think they can sing.
But T-Boz is the person that carries.
I mean, do we go when we're looking at music? Are we saying that TLC is a great group? No, they had hits.
So you don't think they are?
But vocally, they're not a good group as vocals wise. No.
Oh wow!
when I really think about it.
Wow.
Toria said something. Lamar, you need to go watch Kandi on the show Masked Singer. You know what? She sounded the best she ever sounded on there, and they got some enhancements on their voice on there too, I'm sure. Inside this mask.
So now we're saying that T-Boz is
but tell me, it's over when you listen to TLC, you was like, damn, T-Boz killed that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, why? You was like, this is my favorite T-Boz performance.
Who was killing it in TLC? Why were they a big group then?
They were different. They didn't have to. The vocals wasn't the thing for them. It was like the song.
Yeah.
To me, Left Eye carried the group. If you want to ask me,
with her rapping.
Yes, I love T-Boz. I mean, Left Eye.
It was just different and cool. It was crazy. It was sexy. It was cool. That's what it really was. So I think that was the attraction.
T-Boz's voice was crazy. That we would listen to this shit. Chili was sexy because she had the sexy voice.
Mhm.
And then LaTocha was cool.
Yeah, and she could be crazy too, burning down the house. I forgot Andre Rison.
I guess.
Rest in peace, LaTocha. I love her. I miss her.
But who is that? Your favorite singer? Anita Baker, I think. Is that who you like, Kandi?
Are you serious?
What's wrong with Anita Baker?
I love her.
Me too.
But Lamar Hayes my favorite singer.
Who's your favorite?
You know what? I think I'll come over to the side. If you're talking about Aretha.
No.
Oh, okay.
Aretha, but it's a gospel singer.
Aretha sound like a lamb to me.
Look, my favorite singer is Kim Barrell.
Oh,
Lord.
I can't stand her. Now, she
You know what, y'all? This was a good show. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I love Kim Barrell.
I can't stand
her singing. She is good vocally. She's a beast. And
I remember Whitney Houston as a version of that. I think that Whitney Houston embodied what Kim Barrell wanted to be.
Okay, yeah. Whitney is the absolute best of all time, in my opinion.
No.
We're getting people in the chat. Red Level said no, not Kim. Toria said no, Kandi. So I mean, people are in the chat. Are they agreeing with you?
Brandy, the vocal Bible.
Brandy over Whitney Houston.
Not Brandy over Whitney Houston. Beyonce over Whitney Houston.
Brandy the vocal who?
I love Beyonce.
And Aretha over Whitney Houston.
Oh, wow. I need you to rewind. Brandy the vocal what?
Huh?
Brandy the vocal what?
Bible.
Now, when we talk about now what Bible are we talking about?
All of them.
All of them.
King James, the Quran.
So when you are in the Bible, like, what is the expectation from this Bible that you're reading or listening to? Because if this lady only has like 2 notes, then can you really be a vocal Bible?
You can't tell me that Brandy can't sing.
Old Testament and New Testament.
Let's run it down. So Beyonce has a song called "Love on Top." Do you think that this vocal Bible can sing that song?
Yep.
Okay, well, if that's what you believe, then I have to tap out here.
It's not what I believe; it's what I know.
I have to tap out here because that's impossible for Brandy.
I love Whitney. I don't think she can sing "Love on Top." I think
can.
very few people, if anybody, can sing "Love on
She
Top."
can, yeah.
I don't know who can.
You know what Brandy could sing? She could sing Jamie Foxx. What is that song? Something. I don't know the words of the song.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, Unpredictable. Brandy can sing that. She probably would kill it. She can't sing a Beyonce song. I'm sorry. What happened? She could do Dangerously in Love. She couldn't do.
So do you think Monica is better than Brandy?
Oh, I do.
What?
I do.
No, I can't say that. Monica can sing, but I can't put her over. I like.
Well, if you look at the track record of Brandy and Monica, Monica has done a lot more than Brandy has done. If you look at the stats of their albums and their charting, Monica charts higher than her, so that's absolutely true.
What? I haven't looked that up.
I think Brandy is more of a superstar than Monica is, and more known worldwide than Monica.
Look it up.
Monica's very Atlanta.
And Monica makes some.
Monica is very. She's Keisha Cole, Mary J. Blige's.
Oh, Monica can sing better than them, though.
She absolutely can. Monica can sing her butt off.
She can sing.
Yeah.
She might make ratchet songs like them, but she can actually sing them songs.
Fantasia, she kind of like them, but she's a better singer.
Oh, but Fantasia would destroy all of them vocally.
And Kiki Wyatt would too.
Oh, Kiki. Well, but she has to make her own damn songs, though.
Right? Yeah, she can sing her head off.
No disrespect, because me and her brother are really good friends. But
can you put a "Protect My Energy" comment? Yeah. Thank you.
I respectfully disagree so dead with love. With disrespect, disrespect what? I need to know what you're disagreeing with. I mean, because there are facts behind what I said. You can all look it up. Charting wise, Monica does better than Brandy.
What?
She does.
That hurt me to hear. I don't know if it's true or not. It could be, but it just hurts to hear.
But when they did the verses, they pulled it up. So
I'm gonna look it up.
Billboard wise, Monica does better than Brandy. Tori says, "I love Kiki White. I love Kiki White.
Kiki White can't chart to save her life though.
Because she won't sing her own damn songs."
I saw Jennifer Holliday singing on the Taryn Hall show.
Real said, "Also take Jennifer over Kiki."
Jennifer who?
Look.
Like, what?
Bro. Monica, we're asking who sings better, bump charts. To me, it's still gonna be Monica.
Monica.
I would love to see Brandy sing. Boy, have you ever left my side? I would love Brandy. I would love Brandy to kill that the way that Monica did it.
Brandy would blow Monica out the water in that. She already did.
Well, we saw some more verses and that didn't happen. So
Jennifer Hudson cannot. She just sings loud.
I can't stand her voice.
I'm so sick of hearing her sing on her show.
It always sounds like a Negro spiritual.
Every song is a Negro and loud.
Yeah. I'm like, you know that there's other levels you can go to, right? Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that part.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Kiki White sang.
Tori says lately she's been going to a bunch of lounges singing live. I've been watching Kiki. Kiki's always been doing that. Actually, to be honest, I've seen Kiki White live multiple times at different things at one of my old churches. She came and she sung there. For some reason, when I used to live in Maryland, Kiki White and Faith Evans, which y'all know, like Faith Evans is a goddess to me. They had a concert together in Maryland, and I went to this wine festival with some of my friends. I was like, y'all, at this time, I got to go. Faith Evans is in Maryland. I need to meet her today. So I left there. I don't think I even knew that Kiki White was going to be there, but I was glad she was there because I've seen her so much. She knows who I am. And so I was like, man, I need to get backstage. I need to meet Faith Evans. And so there was like, they had these concession stands that were like facing towards the crowd. And there was like this little gap. And I slid behind this gap and I got back there and I was like, God, okay, nobody's seen me. I'm good. Kiki White comes out. She's like, what are you doing in Maryland? And I was like, oh, I live here now. I was like, it's Faith Evans still here. She was like, yes, hold on, give me 1 second. And then Faith Evans came out, y'all, I cried my eyes out.
By Faith Evans?
I love Faith Evans. Where's my book? The book is somewhere in my room. I don't know what's that. I have her book. I love Faith Evans.
You seem like she smoked cigarettes or something.
And if she smokes cigarettes, then let her smoke her damn cigarette.
She can sing though. Somebody
Faith Evans, I love Faith Evans' music. As a person, like when I met her, she was amazing. I was crying, and she was like, "Listen, give me your phone." And she took selfies with me on my own damn phone.
Nice.
That phone is still in my bedroom right now because Faith Evans has touched that phone.
Okay, can I say something about Shaka Khan?
Go ahead. I want to hear about Shaka Khan. Go ahead.
She's a legend. However, I don't like her singing.
Yeah, I think Shaka Khan.
She doing this?
She's like Tina Turner. They have unique voices, but they're not, to me, songstress.
She be hollering, and then she don't even like to sing on song no more. Like, so you see somebody try to handle the mic one time, they were singing her song. She got mad in the mud when I think it was Angie Stone trying to handle the mic. She pissed off. She don't like.
What do y'all think about Angie Stone and her singing?
Wait a minute now, because I want to let y'all get done about Shaka Khan before I have to say something.
I want to
don't do over here is Shaka Khan slander.
He's a legend. When she's sober, she can hit.
I love Shaka Khan. I love her voice. I think that it is very unique, but it's almost like a T-Boz and the Kandi voice. You know.
Yeah, I guess I heard her live, and it just did not sound good. I don't know if the drugs messed her voice up, but it was just not.
Now, did you see my live I did where she was talking about Mary J. Blige's Sweet Thing?
Yes. She talking plenty of noise.
Like, girl, you fucked it up.
and she had the nerve to say that Mary J. was.
Now I was like, now, Sean.
Or something like that. I'm like, but you not that. Okay. All right. Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston made it to where she can't even sing her own song no more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tori said, "Me too." Me too. Her song, "As Soon as I Get Home," got me through some tough times. I'll tell you, there's a song that's on Flight of Temptations. It's called "Heaven Knows," and it got me through some tough times. But I
love that song too.
I would pay Faith Evans over everybody, including Beyonce.
Genuine got me through some tough times. Same OG.
Really?
I'm like, I know you.
Shallow.
Uncle Sam, y'all remember Uncle Sam?
No. Do y'all remember Splackavelli? That song.
I remember the name. What was the song though?
Splackavelli.
How did the song go?
Every woman needs their own Splackavelli. The woman she can call.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a jam.
Chris asked, "Any of you seen Mary's new show on BET?" No.
She's not acting, is she?
She has a talk show.
Mary J. Blige?
I gotta be the last.
Get somebody else to do it.
Right.
You barely talk. Really?
I never want to see Mary J. Blige have a talk show. Like I never in my mind was like, you know what? I want to see Mary J. Blige have a talk show. Like I never thought that. And so when I saw a clip of that, I don't want to watch it either.
There was a clip on the Shade Room because I think she had Young Miami and somebody else on there, and the clip looked good that I saw.
No.
Let us know how it goes.
I just don't see it.
I'm not watching it. Toria said it's a talk show. She did a good interview with 50 Cent. I'm sure she did.
It's probably a good player. I just don't see. She don't even have a sense of humor, does she?
She's like so dry. She's like me. To me, I'm dry like that. Like I would never have a talk show because I'm been shading you the entire time. My kids are like, they be like, you be roasting us. I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, you roast us every day. Like every time you say something, you roast us. And it wasn't until they proved it to me. I was like, damn, I do be roasting them all the time.
Don't leave, Miss Bernice. We ain't gonna do it no more.
She said, I can't. Don't go, Miss Bernice, please.
The clip I saw it was on the Shade Room. It was good. It had the City Girl on there, Miss Miami or Young Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good clip.
I just want to see Mary J. Blige.
Oh Lord, don't you dare, Young Rich.
Young Rich. Do I have a mod in here? Like people need to be timed out.
I ain't gonna say I don't agree, but I just.
Well, are y'all ready to get off here?
No, wait, because I want to talk about something else. I do want to talk about something else.
She's one of the top 3 singers of all time, but when she talk, I can't stand it. Still interview.
We don't do Beyonce slander. We don't do Beyonce slander on this channel. Go somewhere else. Get somebody else to do it on somebody else's channel. No, I just saw this and I want to bring this up. This is not a part of what was on the platform, but I want to play this and see what you think about this.
And yes, for a label, I'm ready to reclaim my time.
Megan Good, okay. It says Megan Good says she's thankful for her marriage with Devon Franklin and gives advice to people going through divorce. You really got to trust God. So listen to what she says.
That's true.
I know you guys Black Excellence Brunch on Sunday, and you talked a lot about, playing a 10-year-old and family and support, but you also talked about something that really touched me, and that was about divorce and reinventing.
By the way, that girl's voice is annoying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like she's preaching. I'm like, girl, can you stop talking? But let's go.
Yourself after divorce and really getting back into that. So what advice would you have for those people like myself or like others who might be going through a divorce or finalizing a divorce or done with their divorce and are really trying to reinvent themselves?
Yeah, I would say you really got to trust God. At the end of the day, these things don't happen because God makes them happen. It happens because people have free will and they make choices. But at the end of the day, you have to trust that God's going to bring you through it. And if he's allowed it, then he's got a plan. And you got to get excited about the plan. Even if you're hurting and you're still healing or whatever may be the process, You just got to trust that what he has for you is incredible. You got to like reset your mind. Everything is about perspective. I choose to see this as my next act in life. I choose to say, all right, Lord, what do you have for me next? I'm just going to get excited about that. And it doesn't mean that it negates the other things that you may be feeling as you're healing, but it does mean that a lot of what we look at going forward is a choice. And I choose to just be excited about life. And God has honored that. Even in this very moment, as I stand here with Faith and we talk to you, I see God honoring my choice to be excited and those things coming to me. So
even in the choice of being positive and being happy and wishing your partner, no bad luck.
he's an amazing person, amazing human being. I'm thankful for having a decade of marriage with him. I'm thankful for what I gave, what I got. And, now I'm like, Lord, what's next for me? And Lord, what's next for him? I hope the best for us both. So
now, Megan, for you, I saw you.
She was like a girl from Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Now, have we all been through divorces up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that we had I didn't know all three of us have been. So since we are hearing this, what do you think about this? What she's saying is this a good mentality? Like, are you in this space? Like, how do you feel?
I hate when people use the guy. God ain't got nothing to do with your divorce. I can't stand it. Like, just say you positive. Why you gotta act like? I think it's misleading.
Yeah, and I feel, not to cut you off, I feel like if God was in it, y'all would still be together. If God was truly in your marriage,
Trust God.
With all of us, because I like Sadeb was right. All of us have gone through a divorce, and God was not in my first marriage. My first husband is Muslim, and so there was nothing. Not to say that the Muslim part, yes, that was God for him, but it was the way that he did me in that marriage. There was nothing God about that. So the only thing that I always felt like the thing that I thought about was God will make your enemies your footstool. And so I don't know what he's going through or whatever, but that's him. I came from a situation where this man was talking about he wouldn't piss on me if I was on fire. So I can never say that God was in that situation. I feel like she was saying what was good for her, what sounded good, but she don't mean that. To me, she don't mean it. She dealt with so much stuff when they were together and all these Christians attacking her. I'm surprised that she's still following God. But I don't think that was a genuine answer, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And I think you can follow God and not be so misleading, as though God is gonna orchestrate your moves and steps and keep you sane, I guess, through your divorce, as though you're not going to feel real feelings and real stuff and have to deal with your own choices. That irritates the heck out of me. That's what I can't stand about church folks and religion. It's not true.
I don't feel like she's church folks, though.
She's trying to act like she is. She's fake church folk.
I actually agree with her. Me and Mike are like best friends. Like, we're really good friends. So I don't really have an issue with how things worked out between us after our divorce. I think that like our time was spent. That's what our time was. I think that, again, people say that God done things, and again, I'm not a church person at all. I don't really believe in sitting in church for 12 hours to try to figure out what the message is. I don't believe any of that. But I think that what she said was good to me. I liked it.
I just thought it was
so if she decided to go and hurt herself, would God have anything to do with it, or is it her own free will?
She said that God gives her own free will. She said that.
I agree with Gigi. Go to Gigi's comment.
She surely needs to stop being a people pleaser. I don't believe she has ever put herself
because
first.
she's trying to say the right answer. Mm-hmm. She's trying to appease her ex-husband. She's trying to appease the Christians that criticized her, and then she's trying to she's just appeasing people instead of being really truly authentic with how she feels about the situation. Because go ahead.
I was gonna say, so you know that me and her have a lot in common because my ex-husband was a pastor as well. And the things that she went through, I went through that a lot, plus probably times 10. because we were gay in a gay relationship. So when she came out as his fiance, I was like, she's about to get hell. I think that it also turns you off as a partner from a person who's a pastor with church after you get done with that. So I don't think that she's trying to please them anymore, because she, like, what you go through as a partner or as someone who's married to a person who's in ministry, once you get out, like, you're free. So I don't feel like she's like trying to please them or say the right things at this point. I think she's speaking her facts.
I just, I'm a PK. Well, my grandfather's a pastor. I just think back to my grandmother, like, and watching them. You're always putting on this representation of what is expected in the church and the right things to say, and I just don't feel it was genuine in what she was saying.
And she contradicted herself, did she not? I mean, she talked about what God did, but then she did say free will. So it's very,
and that's contradictory, because Christians know that it's not free will, it's God's will. It's not free will.
Well, no, God gives us free will on this earth. That's what the Bible says. It says
based off of your interpretation.
Well, maybe that's. I didn't know that.
That he gives you, and that's what Christians are contradictory. A lot of them do say it's his will. He knows the end before the beginning and all this stuff. But yet there's also free will. So if it's free will, then how is he manipulating anything if it's already free will? If he already know what I'm gonna do, then what's the deal?
But it doesn't say, because it gives you free will. So you have the option to choose him or choose something, like whatever else like that's going on.
You don't have the option to choose him or something else, because if you choose something else, you're basically, what I'm taught, you're going to hell.
You're gonna get burned up forever.
So
you have to make the choice to choose him so you don't go to hell.
So that's not free will.
This is why Christianity is so confusing to me, and this is why I just can't subscribe to it, because listen to how we're talking. To me, I've always been taught, like, he gave us free will to make a choice. Are we going to follow him or not? You had two choices. But I guess what y'all saying is different. I didn't even know that was like there was only one thing to do.
I mean, I think it depends on how you look at it and what church you go to. You do have, the Bible talks about free will in any moves that you make. However, it also under the same breath talks about he orders your steps and he knows the end before the beginning. So it's very contradictory. Church folks will try to explain that and make it make sense, but it's not logical. It don't make logical sense.
You know what I think what I've been going through these last few years is that this, our original religion wasn't Christianity. And looking at the things that people have gone throughout these years with how they've used it to villainize people, is it really the religion? Because there's also another religion who has the same story of Jesus as a different character.
Most of them.
Yes. It's like, for me, it's just like, I don't feel like if we died today not knowing if this is a real thing, these are like, get out of here. Like, you gotta go. Like, it's confusing for a lot of us. So, if he knows you, then he knows that it's confusing.
And I feel like this, like kind of what you're saying, whatever your salvation is, that's between you and God. And so really nobody can tell you what's right or wrong. That is going to be a conversation between you and God, your own salvation.
I like that. See,
and I think I was watching on Girl, it's one of my favorite girlfriends. Lynn said something to me that made, not to me, but she said something from the show that made sense to me. She was like, I think God does however way you get there, just get back to God. And I think that's the main thing,
I think so. That's what I believe. I believe what both of y'all just said. I think that man has made it all convoluted and made it so confusing. You gotta think about who was teaching this stuff back in the day. You had slave owners teaching this stuff to Negroes. Like it's like, I feel like every God that people talk about, I think it's one God. People call it different names.
Yeah.
And it's just about your personal relationship, and that all this extra crap they done written down, and he ain't worrying about. I bet he's sitting up there just laughing at us. I'm gonna make sure I give this much of my money. Let me make sure I don't do this. Make sure. I bet he's like, just chill out. He ain't.
My money is tight. God, and he knows that. And I feel like that. I think that the thing is, for me, it's like, when it comes down to it, it's like, if he knows you already, then how do you feel?
Right.
He knows you already. So the whole storyline of church doesn't make sense to me.
And
in my time in this space, I feel like as a kid, I feel like I was terrorized. Like this person will come burn us all down and flood the earth and all these things going on. But as an adult, I'm like, you know what? I don't think that this is what God is. This is what people have been taught. And then you have to also think about like the slaves been teaching us this stuff.
Right.
So like what they were taught is very different for us, and we know how to read and write and like interpret things now.
Right.
So I don't think that listening to what Big Mama told us was right.
Right. People that didn't have no education teaching them.
People that didn't know how to read, they just went based
on
how it was
It's
interpreted.
like our cousin trying to cash a check. He can't write his name on a damn check to cash.
Right.
So,
Didn't teach no life skills. They teaching us what the way.
right.
Okay. But I do believe in God. I just think that we've jacked it up and made it way more than it's supposed to be and convoluted it big time.
And I feel as people, we have to know God for ourselves. Like you have to have that relationship yourself with God.
I so agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why going back to Megan Good, I just don't feel like I didn't see, and it's just my opinion though. Any people can read it differently, but I just didn't feel like it was genuine. I feel like what she is saying is just something that she thought people would want to hear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I don't think that's what she did. I think that she said how she feels.
Mm-hmm.
I think being in a relationship with a pastor, once you get out, like you just have there's a thing that happens to you. This is how life looks for you, and this is how you feel. I think she did say, whatever. What I don't remember what she even said, but I feel like it was more like, God has it at the end of the day. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hate that message. I really can't stand. What's going on, Jess? What's happening, man? How'd you find this show? Damn, what's happening? He's in Canada. He's on one of my buddies that has an amazing channel.
Development.
Yeah.
Rich said it's that for my man in the background. So, Dad, what are you planning? What about planning? I ain't planning nothing.
What man in the background?
I don't know what's happening.
So,
that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. He said he's so to me and all my friends. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. He does reviews on music, like he does like Tamala Man and stuff like that. It is.
I got to subscribe to this channel.
Yeah,
I've been finding Lamar like randomly because I don't get notifications, but when I do, I always go to your lives.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, when you pop in.
And then he be giving away money and stuff. So I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe find out the answers to these questions.
Yeah.
I haven't won nothing yet, but I'm trying.
Yeah, you almost did the last time.
I know. Young Rich said divorce topic like Kandi singing for my man in the background. Kandi, go check on him.
What? Are y'all ready to end this?
Yes, we did good tonight.
Almost 2 hours.
It's 2 hours.
We got do 4 more minutes because just cap it off. He's like, I need to get off y'all. Like it's not really good. Well, we ain't been up for a long time. We have 4 more minutes. What you got?
Who, me?
Nothing.
Who should? Oh, you said y'all got nothing? Okay.
Now I'm asking, do y'all have anything? We got 4 minutes. Well, like 3 now.
Who should play the Super Bowl next year? Like perform?
Beyonce. I don't know nothing about the sport.
Ciara, since she's caused this big stir.
Oh, no, she ain't got enough songs, does she?
Yeah, she does.
She ain't got no hits.
Did Rihanna play all her hits?
Oh no, she a superstar.
First, everybody just said Lamar give away free money.
Guessing games.
I couldn't guess none of that stuff. I was just randomly guessing and was at there at the right time.
I think you got like 2 or 3 last time.
Mm-hmm. But no, so we got like what about 2 more minutes? So tell them where they can find you at the Candy Shop.
So you can find me at the Candy Shop. I am Candace of the Candy Shop. I'm gonna try to start going live more often. I'm grateful to Sodeb for pushing me to do this live because Sodeb, you kind of pushed me to do it because I wasn't gonna do no live.
Yeah,
but
it's for both of us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to go live on my channel. It's been a minute. I need to go live, but you can find me at the Candy Shop. Make sure you subscribe. I talk about women's topics, reality TV, and just Black people in general. I love being Black.
I have a topic that I want to talk to you about on your channel too.
Sure, we'll talk offline.
Lamar, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at the Real Estate Insider and also at the Atlanta Real Estate Insider. And I do give away cash money. Huh?
Would you have like 3,000 other channels as well?
Oh, you can find me on Lamb Levity, where I kind of chat like this. You can find me at Black Hollywood Report. You can find me at Master Prophet Levi T. You can find me at TFG Sports Media. You can find me at TFG Uncut, TFG Tonight, Top List.
And shout out to TFG because we started it together, actually. Somewhat.
Candace was on my executive board.
I used to be the executive board of TFG.
She was the number 2 in charge of the entire organization.
Yeah, and then
comment, Kandi.
Thank you, Burrell. So, oh no!
Yes, Toria, go ahead. You can do all. That could be your channel, and make sure you put the Candy Shop channel in there as well. But yes, so and then I do have another channel, Being So Debonair is my vlog channel, and I do like my story times and my vlogging over there. So make sure you guys tune into that. I have like a lot of stuff coming over there on that channel next week. Me and my ex-husband are doing some shows together. So.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So Debonair is my YouTube hubby. Lamar is my ex-work hubby. So yeah, I love both of these men.
I love you too.
Oh.
Yes, and then next week we're going to be on your channel.
Yes, the Candy
on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing it. Yes,
we're gonna do it because he'll be like, "We're doing a show." I'll be like, "No, we can skip it this week." But no, we're gonna do it. Yeah.
We'll find something to talk about. There's nothing to talk about.
Yes.
Yes. Next time they go on, I'll text you so you won't miss it. He said he's sad he missed it. I'll text you next time so you can. It was a good show.
Oh yeah. So we'll be on your channel. Well, I guess we're gonna be on both channels next week because we know how to do it now.
We can stream the both.
Yeah, so we got it. So tune in next week on my channel, on the Candy Shop channel. Champagne and things. Bring your champagne.
Yes.
We're gonna log off. I'm gonna drop y'all down. We're to log off, and then don't leave though.
No.
Okay.
All right.
So we're about to get out of here, y'all. Make sure you guys like the video if you are tuning in after the video is over with. Comment in the comment section and getting back in this algorithm. Y'all, this was a good show. I enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
I did it. 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 Did it. You did it. I did it. You did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.